All right, here we go. Angle B is 123 degrees. Now you can kind of disregard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because I just want everybody to be able to tell me all the angle measures. All right, so the first thing I want you to do on the test tomorrow is go to where it says angle 8 and put 123 degrees. All right, so angle 8 is 123 degrees. So somebody tell me what angle 5 has to be. What? Yeah, 123 degrees. Perfect. What is angle 6 going to have to be? Tell me. 57 degrees. So what's angle 7 have to be, Eddie? 57 degrees. I'm liking this. Okay, so that's the easy part right around there. KK, you understand that? Molly, how you doing on that? All right. Jolie, you good so far? All right, now I have to figure out 1, 2, 3, 4. And what did I try to tell you about acute angles and obtuse angles? Say it. Yes. Right. Now, in regards to this problem right here, what does angle 1 have to be? It's obtuse. So what's the measure of it? 123. That is correct. So angle 4 is what? 123. Angle 2 is what? And angle 3 is what? There you have it, guys. All right. Now you just named all of the angles. Does everybody agree with me? So you now understand what I'm saying about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You just fill them in now. That's my recommendation, is I want everybody to just fill in all of the angles first and then answer the questions. All right, so I give you one more chance. Angle 1 is 47. So I'm going to give you 1 minute. I want everybody to fill in the rest of the angles right now. Let's go, let's go. I see some of you. Thirty more seconds. We're going to start with KK. Tell me one of the numbers that's missing, and then tell me how many degrees it is. What is it? 47. Good job. Molly, you're up. Which one? Yes. Jolie, what? Good job. Yep, 6 is 133. And Avery. I can't hear you. Angle 4 is 47. Beautiful. Ashley. And last one, Luca. 47 degrees. That's easy. Do you agree? All right, we've already done that many problems. Do I care about filling these in right here? You can do that, all right? But we just did it all. So I agree with that. On the test tomorrow, this is exactly what's happening. All right, what? Yes, you can have a calculator tomorrow. All right, here we go. Next, classify. So what are these two angles called? I'm on coal. What are those angles called? Vertical. And what is X then? Yes. So I want everybody to write vertical. And then you're going to put X equals 108 degrees. Jackson, what are those two angles called in 14? What are the angles called? What is this angle called and this angle called? Yeah, they are acute, but there's something else also. Don't, yeah, complementary. All right, complementary. All right. If they are complementary, what is X, Jackson? X equals 72 degrees. Okay, Jolie, good for you, girl. No, complementary means they add up to 90 degrees. How did I know they added up to 90 degrees? Because that little 90-degree symbol in the bottom corner. Do you agree with that now? Now, could you have said those two angles are acute angles? Yes. You could also say they are adjacent. But I also want you to know they are what? Complementary. Eddie, you're up. So what's true about those two angles, number 15? What are they called? Now remember, the one up here is complementary. So what is this one probably? Supplementary, because they add up to what? Yes, sir. All right. So everybody's going to put supplementary. And so Eddie, what would X be? 9 degrees. Yes. I'm happy with that. Uh-oh. 16 is also what? And good job. So definitely supplementary. And X would equal, what did you say? 125. Anybody have any issues so far? Jackson? Okay, here we go. Number 17. Zeb. What's that called again? Yes. And what's X? Yes, 155. Good job, buddy. 155. All right, 18. KK. Say it again. Okay, so this right here, thank you for saying that. Why is this supplementary? I'm asking you a question. You understand that, right? Now watch me on this, KK. I'm trying to show you something. Right? Please watch what I'm doing. It's the same thing. Do you see what I'm trying to show you, right? So this makes a line right here. This, please watch now. This also makes a line. You with me? So what are those two angles? Yes, they would also be supplementary. They try to trick you on that one. Okay? So now that you know they're supplementary, I want you to tell me what X equals. You are, good job, girl. 93 degrees. I'm happy with that, right? Hey, you see how they tricked you, right? What? Because it makes a line. Now watch, what happens if I do this? This might help you. Do you see how that's supplementary now? Right, so do you see how that extra line messes everybody up? The extra line messed you up. Do you see what I'm saying? But you know it now, right? Okay, good. Here we go, on 19. All right, Molly, read it. So what would it be? I can't hear you. Why? Yes. 27 degrees. Measure of angle R equals 27 degrees. Jolie, read the next one. Now that M stands for measure. M stands for measure. So it's saying find the measure of angle J. $151. I'm totally fine with that. So I want everybody to write it properly. Measure of angle J equals 151 degrees. What? Measure of angle R. Because I do less than. This is less than, this is angle for me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. I just, you know, there's just different ways. All right. Okay, so here we go. Uh-oh, number 21. Yeah, because 45 plus 45 is 90, and they're equal, right? What I'd like everybody to do right now is I want everybody to write down x plus x equals 90. All right, x plus x equals 90. So what's x plus x, guys? No, I'm asking you, what's x plus x? 1x plus 1x. Say it. 2x, good. And now we would divide this by 2. So you see what I'm showing you? If you forget or you didn't know, that's the math, right? Both angles are equal. So that means x equals 45. And we'd say 45 degrees. Reese, you understand me, right? Avery, you're up. Measure. Mm-hmm. So what does complementary mean? What complementary doesn't mean 90, it means two angles what? That's right. So how do I write an equation for this, please? Why 45? What is this angle right here? 3 what? And what's this one? So by your own words, you said two angles that add up to 90. So you would write 3x plus 2x equals 90. Do you agree with this? Come on now. You can say no. You want me to explain it better? That is true. Now we got to keep going. 5x equals 90. You just said 3x plus 2x was 5x. I'm just writing what you told me. Now, how do I solve this? How do I undo 5x to make it x? What do I do? Wow. Well, this is multiplication, remember? Yes, divide by 5. So x is how much? Well, take your calculator out and do the division. Yes, x is 18. So now the measure of angle G would equal what? And the measure of angle H would equal what? What does x equal? Right, so G is 3x. G is 3x, right? So that means G is 3 times 18. What's 3 times 18? So now how do I figure out what h is? Now, what do you think? What's going to happen if I add 54 and 36? What do you think I'm going to get? Yes, that's correct. Tell me. You mean 90 minus 54? Yes, you can do that. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Now, look, if I was everybody, number 22 is the first one that I thought was kind of tricky. All right. Ashley, find the value of f, then classify the triangle by its sides and its angles. Which is? No, you can do 70 plus 25 in your head. You're brilliant. Yeah. So, and then what? Yes. Yep. Okay, so we're going to class, so x equals 85 degrees. So I want you to classify the triangle by its angles. It's acute, scalene. Beautiful work. Luca, you're up on 24. 63 plus 90. Okay. Yeah. Right, because then we did 180 minus 153 and got 27. So it's a right, what? Right, scalene. All right. Number 25, Cole.
So x equals 35.
You are amazing. 35 degrees.
And then what's isosceles? I was kind of confused.
Isosceles what?
Oh,
No. Angles. Isosceles is the sides.
oh, yes, it's the angle.
Yep. What kind of triangle is it?
Right?
Is there a 90-degree angle in there?
Acute, never mind.
Why is it acute?
Because the two angles in all the I said acute.
There you go. Come on. Just think it through, man. That's all I'm saying to everybody. If you think it through, take your time. You'd be better on test if you think it through. So you understand why that's isosceles obtuse. Isosceles obtuse. Cole, you good with this, right? Okay, Jackson, you're up. What's, yes. Yes, x equals 60 degrees. All right, so it's equilateral. And what type are we classifying it by angles? That's correct. All right, and that's called equiangular also. Very good. So x was 60, it's equilateral, and it's acute. Does anybody have any problems with that? Nobody? All right, Zeb, tell me about 27. The measures of the angles of a triangle in the ratio of 4, 5, and 11. Remember how to do this?
No.
So I'm going to draw a triangle. And the angles, instead of doing 4, 5, and 11, here's what I want everybody to write down. If something's proportional, we say it's 4x to 5x to 11x. That's what I want you to remember. All right, you have to remember that. 4x, 5x, and 11x. So on your triangle, I want you to write 4x, 5x, and 11x. So now what do I do, Zeb? Add them up. And what do I get when I add them up? Let them do it. 20 what? And what does 20x have to equal? 180, good job. So now solve that and tell me what x equals. What? X equals what? How do I undo multiplication? You subtracted by accident. You know what I'm saying, right? So what's 180 divided by 20? 9. So x equals 9. Now, is that my answer? No, because it says, what is the measure of each angle? What is the measure of each angle? So what is this angle on the bottom left? How many degrees is that? What does x equal? What does x equal? What does x equal? 9. So what's 4 times x? Yes. What's 5 times x? Yes. And what's 11x? There you have it. There we go. All right. Anybody have any issues with that? All right, because KK, you've been listening, you get to do 28. No huffing, I heard that. Tell me about this triangle. What am I doing? Come on, kiddo. Yeah, you can do M and O. And they're in a ratio of what? So what does that mean? 1 what? Yes. Then what? 4x, good job. Yes. Very good. So now what? Yep. Yes. What does that equal? 12x is equal to what? How many degrees in a triangle? How many degrees are in a triangle? The sum of the, how many? Right, just like this problem up here, kiddo, it's the same thing. So it's 180. So tell me what x is. Solve 12x equals 180, KK. Just like we did up here in number 27. How did I get x equals 9? $180 divided by 20. So what do I do on this problem? Every single day, KK, and then you give me a calculator so you can't do your work, even though you know there's a calculator on your iPad. Come on, girl, I'm trying to get you ready for next year. Come on. Come on, KK, I don't like fussing. Come on, girl, you can do this. Hurry up, tell me what 188 divided by 12 is. Okay, now what do I do with these, KK? What do I do with x equals 15? How do I figure out what m is? Or what is m? So 1 times 15 is what? All right, what about n? What do I do for that? And how much is it? 105. All right, that's not bad. KK, right? All right, Molly. What was the formula? You are awesome, girl. N minus 2 times what?
100.
Very, very smart. Good. Okay, now you got to know these on tomorrow. Am I giving you the formulas tomorrow? No. All right, so what's the sum of a quadrilateral? Sum of the interior angles going to be? Why 90? 2 times what? Molly, come on. You see why I'm fussing at you, right? You told me everything right, and then all of a sudden you just said something crazy. I don't know what you're doing. Hey, Molly, you know what I'm saying, right? You were making mistakes on your test that you don't need to make. You know it. All right, practice. Be careful. You have to be careful. Jolie, what? Right. What? 10 what? Then what? Yay. Thank you. 1440. Good work. Next. Yes, 504 degrees. Nice. Avery. Now here you have to find the measure of the interior angle, and it's regular. So what was the formula for that, Avery? Do you remember? Tell me. You are amazing. Good job. Everyone has to remember that tomorrow. You can't come to my desk and say, I'm so sorry, I forgot, because I'm going to say what? I'm so sorry, too bad. Tyler?
Yeah, but it's my birthday, so you need to tell me.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Mhm. Yes. Some, right? Okay, Avery, how do I do an nonagon? How much is that? 9. And then divided by what? And what is that? How much? 140 degrees. Any issues? Ashley, go. Divided by what? Divided by 8. Somebody said 135 degrees. Anybody else get 135? Don't just write 135, KK. You okay over there with that formula, girl? You promise? All right, speak up. I wish you would. All right, 12-gon, also called a what? Who remembers what a 12-gon is called?
Dodecagon.
Yes, dodecagon. Dodecagon. So, Luca, go. Tell me what to do. And 150 degrees. Brilliant. Brilliant. All right, here we go. Number 35, Cole. Yep. Now I'm going to give you less than 1 minute, and I want you to figure out the rest of the angles. Go.
Oh,
And as soon as you're done, you tell me.
oh, okay.
Shh. Figure them all out. Everyone should be figuring all the remaining angles out. And if you're not sure, refer to problems what? 1 and 2 maybe. Shh, 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 shh. I'm waiting for Cole. Jackson. "15 more seconds." All right, I'm ready for you.
So 5 and 7 and 1 are 156.
You are amazing. That's exactly how I would like you to say that.
4 and 6, 2 and 8 are 33.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm pretty happy with myself today. Yep, happy, happy. All right, nice work. Very nice. Okay, number 36, Jackson. Angle 4 is 61. Find the rest of them. Shh, 30 seconds. I'm only giving you 30 seconds. Go.
4, 2, 8, 6, and 61.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not quite 30 seconds.
It was pretty easy class. 3, 1, 5, 7, or 1, 9, 2.
Wow.
Whoa, whoa.
So basically all of the odds are the same and all the evens are the same. Uh-oh, I got problems here. Hold on, hold on. Boys. Jackson, seriously. Go, Avery.
I'm confused on how, I understand how you get like this number, like 61, but I don't understand how you get from like.
Because they add up to 180, kiddo.
Oh.
Any of them right next to each other add up to 180.
Oh.
All right, you're welcome. Tyler, 37.
All right. If 2 is 44, find the measure of all missing angles. I already did it. So 2 and 4 are 44, and 1 and 3 are 136. Thanks.
All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you. Okay,
You agree?
38, KK. What kind of angles are these called? Shh. Just look back in your notes then. Scroll up. What are the angles directly across from each other called? I don't understand. I don't know how to do it for you, KK. I'm not even expecting you to know. So they're vertical. So what's true about vertical angles, KK? The ones directly across from each other are always what? The same. So now everybody's got to write down 2x plus 4 equals 120. Now you got to solve this equation. So what do I do first, KK? I have no idea how you got that.
Oh, wait, no.
What am I supposed to do first? I'm solving this equation. All right? To solve this equation, I've got to get rid of the plus 4. How do I get rid of plus 4? But you said they're vertical angles, right? Are the vertical angles equal? So we just said 2x plus 4 equals 120. So I have to solve. Yes, this angle over here is going to be 120 degrees, but I need to figure out what x is. Do you hear me? I need to figure out what x is. Hey, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying or not. I understand. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why it's not letting me back on. Hold on 1 second. Oh.
Maybe we can just give up.
Shh, shh, shh. $301. Is it back up there? Share screen. Okay, KK, I'm not giving up on you. So look, get up here, okay? And let's go. Let's figure this out together. Okay, now it's not letting me share. Okay, so KK, I'm agreeing this is a little different, okay? But I'm asking you a question. Do you see how they're vertical? You said they were equal, right?
Yeah.
So we just said 2x plus 4 equals 120. Does that make any sense? Now we're solving this equation. It's been a little while. That's okay. How do I undo plus 4? Subtract 4. So put a minus 4, minus 4. What's 120 minus 4, KK? What? Okay, now how do I figure out what x is from this point? Yes, divide by 2. That's right. Half of 116 is what? Okay. What? What's 120 minus 4? How much?
Oh,
Right? You sure?
yeah.
Okay. All right. 39. Molly, what's true here? Yep. So what are they? Yep. You're right. So now how do I write an equation? X plus 5, what? Times 90 or equals 90? Why? Because they're what? Say it. Yes, and what are those called? Verticals. And vertical angles are equal. You with me? All right. Now how do I solve x plus 5 equals 90? Just a minute, Cole. Yes. How do I? No. You can't combine a number and a variable. Minus how many? Why 4? Yeah, subtract 5. Just like up here, I got rid of plus 4 by doing what? You with me or not? So I subtract 5. So what does x equal? Yes, x equals 85. What? You can do 1x. I'm not sure what your question is though, kiddo. Yes. Right? 85 divided by 1 is still 85, right? You good or not? Okay. Classify the polygon. It's a what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, good job, girl. It is a hexagon. Is it regular or not regular? Huh? Not regular. Now, why is it not regular? The sides might be the same, but what? What's not the same? The angles, right? The angles are not the same. All right, just quickly, guys. Pentagon, and this is regular. All right, this is an octagon, and this is not regular. Yeah, there were two more problems. So the measure of the interior angles, that's the sum. So I want, find the measure O of an interior angle. So the angle is equal to n minus 2 times 180 divided by n, 6 times 180 divided by 8 was 135 degrees. And the sum of a regular octagon, that would be 6 times 180, which is what?
1080.
Yeah, 1080 degrees. All right, guys, the end. Yes.
Oh my God, who's that?